Hello, my name is Pastor Jason. Now I want to welcome you to day number 271 of our West Metro Church Book Club. We've been reading through the Psalms, and today we're going to be looking at Psalms 19 and 20, specifically Psalms 20, verse 7. So let's read it together. It says in Psalms 27, "Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember and trust in the name of the Lord our God." So I want to tell you a quick story. Eli was a farmer. He prayed and he plowed and he worked. He prayed more than he worked, really. He was a praying farmer. So one summer, the rain just wouldn't come. It was dry. His corn stalks looked like toothpicks. They were withered up, and even his scarecrow looked like he was fasting. I mean, there's no rain in sight. So Eli prayed one day. He said, "Lord, please send the rain now." But the sky stayed clear, and there was no rain in sight. So his neighbor, of course, we've all got this neighbor. His neighbor laughed and said, "Guess your God's out of the office." Next day, the same thing happened. Eli prayed, "Send the rain now." Here comes his neighbor again. "I guess your God is on vacation." But every day, Eli kept trusting in the name of the Lord and praying and plowing and praying and working and trusting in God's timing. So sure enough, a few weeks later, the rains came, and they came a lot. They kept pouring, and they kept pouring. By then, all of the weeds had dried up. While Eli's crops, weeds dried up, and Eli's crops came back stronger than ever. His harvest was better, it was more plentiful, it was richer than it had ever been in Eli's past. And when people ask Eli about that all the time, Eli would always say, "When I prayed for rain, God didn't say no. He just made sure the weeds had dried up first." And I think that's important. That's an important thing that Eli said there, because in our own life, we pray for things all the time. We pray for things, but it's just not in God's timing. And not only that, God's just waiting around for some things in our life to dry up. Some things that we've done, some things that we're doing right now, those things have to dry up for God to do what you have prayed for God to do what we've prayed for. Sometimes it's not the things that have to be dried up, it's the people in our lives have to be dried up. We have to move on from certain people in order for God to send the rain that we had so desperately prayed for. So whatever we're going through, whatever you're going through in your life, there's some things, if you're praying, "God, send the rain now. God, help my child. God, help my family, Lord. Father, help our finances. Help the situation, Father, that I'm having in my own life." Sometimes there's some things that have to dry up. Some people that have to dry up and move away, and things that have to change. God's just waiting for those things to happen. He's waiting. It's in God's timing. He's waiting for those things to happen so that He can send the rain in your life. So finally, sometimes God's timing feels late. We prayed for rain weeks ago. We thought our crops were going to die. But we kept working and we kept plowing, in God's perfect timing, He's never late. He's always on time. The thing about it is, God sees the bigger picture in your life. He sees the bigger picture in my life. And sometimes He's just waiting for some things, for the weeds in our lives to dry up, so He can send the rain and bring back the harvest. Bring back the harvest in your life. Bring back the crops that we have continued to work for and to plow every day. He'll bring back those things better than ever. So thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue reading through the book of Psalms. God bless you. Thank you so much.